an initiative from the whole of the deanery. All the churches in Chippenham go into the different primary schools, and this really is just part of that outreach to our primary schools, and our being there ready as a resource for any spiritual input they might need.
It's a really good idea. They all seem to be enjoying it, and it's a good way to educate them because they can really get involved and get a good feel for what it's like to be in church.
Well, it's really nice to be invited to be part of the St George's Day celebrations. We took some of our school council to a recent Candlemas service, which was part of the Flame of Hope, and this is an opportunity for our younger children to take part and learn something about St George.
In an increasingly secular society, a lot of people are growing up not knowing what the church is, what goes on inside its doors, what it stands for, or why it's there. Events like this help break these barriers down and give the children an introduction to the church and what we stand for in a way that is warm, welcoming and inviting.
Every school now has to improve all the time what they do for children, and that changes their whole mindset. And sometimes in churches we struggle to think how to do things differently and whether we really want to. But by working midweek with schools, it freshens up the style of what we are able to do and willing to do, and they come with so many volunteers to help us at it as well.
Because we are just a community school and we don't have such explicit links with a church, I think it's really important for us to be seen to take our children into churches in the community and to meet local clergy, so that they get a feel of what it's like to be part of a Christian or a spiritual community.
Partly out of our church's journey, realising that if we want a new thing, God to do a new thing in our churches, that it often begins with the child. The child asks questions, makes comments that stir us out of our adult ruts from time to time. Then we find that sometimes children in church have gotten used to adult ways and they don't ask so many fresh questions. So going out to schools brings the freshness of this generation's challenges and questions, our modern culture, close up to the church and makes us think harder and sharpens up the message we have of good news.